Williams is no longer thinking like a midfield team, and the rest of Formula One should probably start paying attention. In a move that shocked the paddock this week, the historic British squad launched an aggressive recruitment attack on some of its biggest rivals, stealing key figures directly from McLaren, Mercedes and Alpine. And this may be the clearest sign yet that James Vowles is building something much bigger behind the scenes. The biggest name is Piers Thine. After joining McLaren back in 2007 as Gearbox Program Manager, he climbed all the way to Chief Operating Officer in 2023 and became one of the central figures behind McLaren's return to the top of Formula One. Now he is leaving Woking to join Williams as Director of Optimization and Planning starting in August. His mission is massive. Modernize the Grove factory using robotics, artificial intelligence, and advanced manufacturing technologies. But this wasn't just one signing. Williams also took Claire Simpson from Mercedes, where she served as aerodynamic group leader. She will now become head of aerodynamic development at Williams. Fred Judd, who led Mercedes Customer Power Unit Engineering Division, joins as head of performance optimization. And Steve Booth, Alpine's chief engineer for the 2026 project, arrives as head of vehicle engineering. This is where things change. These are not random hires. These are strategic extractions from teams fighting at the front of Formula One. And Williams made that point very clear by revealing that the 4 new recruits collectively worked on 12 championship-winning cars and bring more than 65 years of experience into the organization. That's the real issue for the rest of the grid. Williams is no longer rebuilding slowly. It is accelerating aggressively. James Vowles could barely hide his ambition. He said the team is investing in people, processes and technology with the clear goal of building a team capable of winning world championships again. He specifically praised Thine's unmatched recent experience in helping return McLaren to the front. Those are not the words of a team hoping to score occasional points. Those are the words of a team planning a long-term power shift. And the timing is extremely important. Formula One is entering a new era under the 2026 regulations where infrastructure, engineering depth and operational efficiency could completely reshape the competitive order. Williams understands that waiting is no longer an option. While other teams focus only on car development, Grove is rebuilding the foundation of the entire organization from the inside out. This changes everything. For years, Williams was seen as a legendary name trapped in the past. But now the strategy looks very different. Hiring top-level talent from McLaren, Mercedes and Alpine sends a direct message to the paddock. Williams wants to stop surviving and start competing for titles again. And, perhaps more importantly, top engineers are suddenly willing to believe in that project. The real question now is how quickly this transformation can translate into results on track. Because once experienced figures from championship-winning teams start moving in the same direction, momentum becomes dangerous. And if Williams gets the 2026 regulations right, the balance of power in Formula One could look very different much sooner than expected, and it may not stop here. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.